What we'll do is we'll wait till somebody pops in and we'll slide you out.
Oh.
Are you watching the stream?
I'm gonna get on it right now.
Okay.
Cool, thanks for calling me, man.
Oh yeah, no problem. Hey, it's Cupie. Check it out, Cupie. I got the mags. See?
Hey, Cupie.
So hopefully it sounds all right. Mags, shit. You know what? I gotta turn down the brightness, I think. Hopefully it sounds all right. Let's see. All right, good. Let's try this again. Yeah, that's better. Good. Everybody see the mags okay? I think that's good. Awesome.
It shows just my face. Yeah.
Yeah. I always have to do this, so I gotta go grab something. You talk to the nice people for a few minutes.
Scott must have some control over the main volume or something, because I can't.
Shit. Forgot something.
Sorry if I was boring. Sorry if I was boring. Oh no, okay, so I can't hear myself on that device. Okay. Oh no, okay, so I can't hear myself on that device. Okay, now I can hear you guys. I can hear myself on my computer, but not on my tablet where I'm actually. Now I can hear you guys. I can hear myself on my computer, but not on my tablet where I'm actually. Now I can hear you guys. I can hear myself on my computer, but not on my tablet where I'm actually. Now I can hear you guys. I can hear myself on my computer, but not on my tablet where I'm actually. Now I can hear you guys. I can hear myself on my computer. This is not good. Sorry.
Okay. Back in action.
Hey, Scott.
Yo.
I'm on some loop because I think I have my computer on, I have my tablet on, so I'm on some loop.
Yeah, I think you got to turn down the volume on yours. You have a second.
Yeah, only to see the chat.
Yeah, on that one you just have to turn the volume down. I think that's what I watch the chat. Yeah, on that one you just have to turn the volume down. I think that's what I watch the chat. Yeah, on that one you just have to turn the volume down. You guys want to watch us fiddle with devices all night? We can do that. So what's doing, Mags? What should we talk about? Because I wasn't even going to go on, but you contacted me, so I figured why not.
You did it or not? Yeah, we could do like a Q&A or something. Like a quick of how I ended up here.
Yeah, go for it, man.
You know, okay. So, almost the third or fourth. My truth, I woken up in 2001 by the 9/11 thing, but went back and just participated in the Matrix and all that. And then I had a serious injury where actually Scott knows about this. We chatted about it online. The doctor who actually saved my life, I had a very traumatic head injury, and I was on life support for a couple days in the hospital. And a couple years after that, and the doctor who actually operated on me, he came in, and I was telling him a story, thanking him for saving my life, and he remembered me dying.
Yeah, this is one of the craziest things I've ever heard.
We talked for a little while in the restaurant. I mean, I told him the whole story, who brought me, and and how things went, and he's like, man, I do not remember. He's like, I remember you, but I don't remember saving you. So, and that was my only interaction, post that traumatic injury. So, and very shortly after that, then I started seeing all kinds of, reality is the way that I would kind of put it. So, yeah, and the Mandela Effect hit me pretty hard. And actually, I don't remember exactly who the first person was I landed on, but I know Scott Harrison was one of the few that was posting, a new video maybe every 3-4 days, and I'd just go crazy when he had. I mean, I literally should see with my eyes closed if I could feel it, and just different things like that. So, ended up realizing I guess I am alive, and then I started documenting the changes, a lot like MA, and I've even talked with Rain on the Plains about it and stuff. So I have a whole notebook filled with them, but that became so consuming. And Moneybags and Brian McFarland did such a good job of finding all the daily stuff.
Yeah.
And a few other channels. So, yeah. I guess I could go back and it's so weird, because I've had quite a few really weird personal, and I'm really an open person. I love talking about stuff and research stuff, but I find it almost physically stops you to go back to the person. People are like, oh, have you gone back and talked with them? Because I tried it a couple times with people, and man, they just look at you like you're crazy. Then they usually go and tell a couple of people more, like immediately after. So, if they're not affected, it's really a negative interaction.
Yeah. That's scary, man. See, I didn't even think about the whole dying thing. I mean, maybe once or twice, but I was like, well, no, that doesn't make sense. But fucking nothing of this makes sense, so it doesn't really matter. I didn't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, I had a video the other day. Over about a year and a half, 2 years, I've actually seen, probably monthly or every 2 months, I've seen a hovering, floating, levitating plane. I've filmed them probably half a dozen times, but it's just the shittiest footage. By the time you can realize it, and you get your camera or whatever, and you pull the car over and get out, there's a tree, so you end up with like 3 seconds of little horror. I caught one a couple of days ago, and I was able to put together a decent video of it put up. So
yeah, I didn't get to watch it. I saw you did upload something, but I guess I'll have to get back to that. Another after this or something.
It's funny because I think I was actually talking to a guy earlier today, another YouTube stuff. The other half is I do so much about how the world works. It can actually be disproven if you can unlearn and then go and research it. So it's weird because I have a daily battle of, am I trying to prove the matrix, or am I trying to prove faults in the matrix?
That broke up. I didn't get a lot of that, but it's probably my fault because fucking Wi-Fi doesn't seem to work at all. It's fucking bullshit. Hold on, let me see if I could turn off the Wi-Fi on this fucking device. Doesn't look like it. Really? Okay. Hate this shit. Alright, I turned the Wi-Fi back on, so it probably will be fine, but I don't know how well Mags is coming through. Fucking, I hate this shit. You there, Mags? Hello? Really? You there, Mags? Oh, I heard something. What? Hello? Is this thing off? No, it's on. Oh. Ah, this is fucking obnoxious. I really don't know what to do. Let's see. Huh? Fuck me.
Can you hear me, Scott?
Oh, now I can.
Okay.
Sweet. All right. Maybe we'll get 5 minutes out of it. Doesn't it seem? Doesn't it
yeah,
seem
quite
ridiculous?
a few people are saying it's buffering. They're saying it's buffering and stuff. So.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to ask any questions, I mean, so now, Scott.
Say again.
Do you hear me good now or no?
Yeah, right now it's perfect, but like when you just spoke, it cut out real bad.
So yeah, if anybody wants to ask me any questions, I mean, some of the, you know, I have a lot of Mandela effects and happening real time. That was pretty wild. Saw those with my daughter. I believe there's a population hoax. I've done a lot of research on that. I think we're totally lied to about the shape of our continents and how large they are and how many people there are.
I'm gonna pull up
done a lot
just
of
a little
research.
bit.
Yeah?
Sorry about that.
You gonna move?
Yeah, I'm gonna move the truck just a little bit because maybe it'll help the signal a little bit. Let's see what that does. It's about 3 feet.
Maybe it helps.
I think it did. Awesome.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we got a few people in listening, and thank you, everybody. Most people are just talking about that it's buffering and slow.
Nice.
Well, it was kind of cool when I liked it that you flew down to Florida, and I think it was just a couple, what was this, day later or whatever, I was flying to New York, and we both noticed those changes on the plane.
Yeah,
that was the engines, right?
Yeah. I brought it up like, I think maybe 2 months before that on one of MA's videos.
About the engines?
Yeah.
Wow, really?
But I don't know which video it was. I just remember bringing it up, and I don't even know if that was during the time when the chat was saved in the videos, but I brought it up and I asked them if that changes the whole dynamics of how those engines work. Like, does it change it from a push to a pull? Because of the way they were so far out, you would think it would work more as a pull, if that makes sense. But yeah, after I brought it up again, like whatever, a couple months later, and then that's when everybody started making videos about it. So I guess that was around February that I noticed it the first time.
Yeah, then you were way early on that, because I mean, I look at planes, I film this stuff daily, and so I actually saw the engines change while I was in New York.
Oh wow!
That's when I saw the engines change, and so I know for a fact that they moved. And the way that I know is I sit in the same 2 rows window seat 95% of the time I fly.
Wow!
And the reason I sit there is so that I can get video footage and pictures of what I want to say. So I went back to my footage, and it's insane. The engines are effing blocking my photos now.
That's interesting.
And I almost always fly Southwest, where you get to choose your seat. I would never choose a seat where the damn engine would block my killer photos of mountains and rivers and, you know, all that stuff.
Yeah. I could tell you one thing too. When I noticed it before going to Florida, they weren't out as much as they were. They were only about maybe half of the engine was out from underneath the plane, and then they moved all the way out.
Oh, okay. So you saw them kind of do a double move.
Yeah, it was like a little bit of a progression, but it was only out a little bit and then all the way. And I think they came all the way out when I went to Florida.
Okay, yeah, I'll agree with that. That's what I saw too, because they used to be almost all the way under.
Yeah.
And then they were slightly out, and then they moved out where it didn't make sense at all. And it was like a day after I rode the plane, or that Southwest, that's when that engine supposedly blew and tore into the window.
I didn't even hear about that.
So, yeah.
But
some of the Mandela... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, like, I don't even know how I discovered that at all, because I don't look at airplanes or anything. I must have seen a video of something with an airplane and saw that it was out a little bit and brought it up, but it's odd that I would notice that at all, really. But anyway.
Well, a funny little side note, last week I went to see my mom for her birthday, and my brother and I, we drove right past the airport to go to the restaurant we were going to, and every time I went to get my camera, I filmed, it would go blurry. I don't know why, but so all the airplane stars, the hangars and the signs, you know, for different airlines and little private companies, every freaking plane that was painted, and some of them huge, you know, like super detailed, really nice paintings of planes. None of them showed the freaking engines out from under the wing. All you could see was the wings. It was so funny. I'm like, every single one of the billboards, somebody actually just posted a little thing. Master Richie has 3 little emojis of a plane, and it's, oh, actually, no, there's little tiny nicks on the wings that show the engines. But at the airport, there, you know, I'm like, why wouldn't at least one person paint the plane as it's been, right, with the engine sticking out?
Huh. Yeah, good point.
So I'm gonna check that at my airport the next time I go too, just to see if, you know, all the, you know, the delivery companies and everything that has an airplane in their logo and on their building, if they're all not showing engines whatsoever. So
yeah, I don't know if I think it was like 2 weeks ago or something, I found on the show Lost in season 6, he's looking through a pamphlet and it shows the airplanes with the engines all the way under the wing. It's really nothing, but
yeah, no, well, here's the weird one. So when I flew back from the East Coast, I knew the engines had moved, but I didn't know anybody was making a story. I think I saw you say something about, remember when you posted all those?
Fuck.
And I think the engines are in, that was the first time I heard someone say, I think the engines are in a different place.
Can you
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's cutting out again. Can you repeat that again?
Yeah, so on plane, you have the picture,
This is fucking
which shows that the inflatables, it shows you get on the blow-up slide that goes right down the front of the wing where there would be engines.
Yeah, that was
Emergency exit. The emergency exit. But the whole extent pot is it went like a blow up balloon, you know, slide for the engine. So the brochure, I don't know, but a picture of it.
I wish I was fucking dead.
Dead?
Yeah. This is This is driving me absolutely batshit crazy because all I got there was robot voice. There's got to be a better way.
Oh, yeah, some other people. Now other people typed robot voice. Hey, do you want to try to call me back?
I don't think that's gonna do any good. It's got to be a better way to do this.
Hold on.
You know, I'm gonna try to move my Wi-Fi thing a little closer to the fucking door. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, let's try it just one more time. You know what? Hold on, everybody. So I'll kind of talk here till Scott comes back. One of the big things that I've been doing and studying is I truly believe, and I have hundreds of hours of footage, that planes do not fly as fast as they tell us. And to a lot of people that might seem like something really minor, you know, and I guess it is, you know, it doesn't pay the bills or get you a job or anything. But I think it's been going on for a long time. I don't actually think it's a Mandela effect, because I have notes about it from years ago. I remember it decades ago flying and thinking we didn't go as far. So I believe the world is half the size, maybe smaller than what they tell us, or at least the countries and the continents and the distances. So does it sound like I'm better?
Yeah, I only moved it like a foot too.
Yeah, isn't, you know what's crazy is when you go to, so I go to the poor part of Mexico for vacation, and they got Wi-Fi everywhere. You got not 5G, it's just regular. I think it's even 3G. It's 3G. And my daughter and I thought it was hilarious. We had great connection anywhere. We're in these little stick towns, 3G Wi-Fi that's just in the air, and you never lose connection. But here in America, you know, it's a nightmare. It's a battle to freaking get good internet. It's insane.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. And I think they're doing it on purpose so that you're gonna sign up for that fucking 5G shit.
Yeah, I think so too. They're gonna promote it as being more safe more better quality. Pay an extra $20 if they get $20 a month out of all of us 100 million people and all that jazz. So
fucking bastards. Like they don't like get enough money out of you, really.
Oh, that's what the whole game's about. That's unfortunately, so my whole background, I've made a living my entire life through the finance field, and this waking up thing really screwed me on that, because I just realized what a racket it was. I was just basically keeping people in debt slavery for their entire lives and getting paid a lot of money to do it.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it anymore. It literally made me physically sick at the end of each week. So,
yeah.
I mean, I wasn't ripping people off. I'm just doing, financial products that people want, and mostly mortgages. But you realize it's just a scam to keep you in debt your entire life.
Yeah, you can't be blamed for it, though. I mean, the fact that you even pulled yourself out of it, that says a lot about you.
It just didn't feel right. I mean, once you're aware of what the whole system's about, it's kind of hard to participate in it to that level. So, hey, how'd your job interview go? Or is that on the down low?
Well, it went fine, but they haven't called me back, and I'm gonna call again tomorrow. I tried calling a couple times, but haven't gotten anybody. I'd hate to even have bad thoughts about it, because that could influence it, I guess. But right now it's not looking good, and I'm surprised because it went well. Oh well, what are you gonna do? I gotta do something though, because I'm dead broke, and I have no skills whatsoever.
Hey, it's yard mowing season. I've done that a lot of years in my life to pay bills.
You know what? I actually enjoy doing that too. I probably should, but you have to get up way early. I would have to get up way early at this other job too, but like, I have no energy. It's like everything's fucked.
Yeah, I went on that. That part really sucked. I hated that. Luckily that ended for me about 2 months ago. Thank goodness. I was on these cycles of so low energy. I mean, like insane, like having to take 2 naps a day and just, yeah, like it was it was like an effort to drive to the store and get groceries and come back. I mean, it's hard to explain to someone. You're like, you come back and you're exhausted. You're like, shit, I went to the grocery store for a half hour. Now I'm exhausted.
Yeah. Shit, I got it worse than that. Like, I struggle walking to the freaking bathroom. Like, that really, like, takes it all out of me. But I can't nap or anything. It's just I'm drained all day. And then whenever I finally do get to sleep, it doesn't do anything. I don't recharge at all.
Yeah, no, I was in that mode for a while.
How the hell did you get out of it?
Hey, I don't know how it happened. I'm pulling a Robert Wood. I just want to show.
Nice. Drink it up.
Actually, you know what? I don't know if it helped me get out of it, but I talked about it a little bit on Scott Harrison's channel. And you know what I did? I forced myself. I'm not an early person anyway. But I forced myself to start, there's some little trails around me. And so I started hiking, and I made myself every other day be there. I started off with just driving the car and getting there at 9 a.m.
Wow.
So when it started off, I was only doing a 5-minute walk on the trails, 10-minute. And then, I forced myself. I said, I got to be there at 9 a.m., you know? And I started just literally walking some trails and made that I didn't want to make it every morning, because then I thought, well, then I'll have a failure. You know, something's going to happen. And I think you could even do it where it's like twice a week or something, you know, go, okay, Tuesday and Friday, got to do it. And then all of a sudden I found myself wanting to do it more. So I actually did end up doing it almost every day.
Oh, wow.
And then that's what gave me enough energy. I finally had enough energy to work on my house. I used to do remodel flips. So that's why I've been so offline for the last 3 weeks. My energy level got back, and then I was like, crap, I can actually fix up the dump I live in. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so that's what I've been working on pretty much every day for the last 3 weeks. So.
Is that what you're doing now?
It was truly a force. Oh, sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, I forced myself, honestly, and yeah, to get out there and exercise.
That sounds like a nightmare to me, but I guess I have to do something because, you know, sitting around.
Well, like I said, don't even have expectations. Like, just make it, you've got to get outside and start walking, you know, and you might only walk a block or two the first day. I know it sounds crazy. I mean, I used to run, my daughter was a track and athlete in high school and stuff, and I used to run 30, 40 miles a week with her only 5 years ago. I mean, like, and I got to this, I mean, it's just crazy. I can't believe my energy level.
Yeah, it really sucks.
You were gonna say something else. What were you gonna say?
Not really. I don't even remember what I was gonna say.
I can't actually see. I see the chat because I realized I think what might have been. I don't have the best internet in the world, and I realized I had 2 other devices connected, so I shut them both off of my Wi-Fi.
Oh.
So that might have been causing the problem, actually. Because I think maybe this stream takes like a lot of power. So
yeah.
Anyway, so unfortunately now I can't see the chat. I was watching the chat before. So if anybody wants to ask any questions or
yeah, I'll check my thing real quick.
I kind of show I have another one. I don't actually believe that the sun, moon, and those things are a Mandela effect, which I know is kind of a shocker to the community.
What do you think it is?
So from my research, it's because our atmosphere is changing, and not due to like some quantum leap. It's a cycle that our Earth goes through. And I truly believe that we're on the doorstep of an ice age. Whether it's a mini ice age or a major one, I don't know. But I grew up in the farming business, and one of my major things that I did early in my life was, I know it sounds crazy, but I actually had an investment. I had a hedge fund, and I traded the weather. So when I talk about weather, I know weather. And so what I think is going on is our atmospheres are compressing. There's less so possibly the sun's always been white, but there's been debris and things like that in the air, which have made it yellow. And it was a perfect example of this last summer because we had forest fires out here on the West Coast almost all summer. And the sun was yellow and orange. Even if the sky looked normal, the sky looked normal, but because of the particulates in the sky, that's what causes, coloring in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, so I believe the atmospheric layers, the stratosphere, the atmosphere, and the troposphere, I believe they're compressing, and that's what occurs when the weather goes through a cycle. So we're possibly just getting less refraction because the sun's actually yellow. The sun's yellow in Mexico. The last 2 years I've been going to Mexico, it's yellow. It's a yellow sun down there.
No shit.
Yeah, it's not a white sun.
Huh. Do you think the compression, like what you're saying with the atmosphere, do you think that's why the sky dropped too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yep. So I think that's why planes are flying lower. I think that's why it cools off more at night. It explains so many things because those upper layers of atmosphere are colder. And so you're exactly right with this because planes have never, I've lived in the path of planes in the general path for about 20 years now. In the direct path for about 4 or 5, and they've never been as low as they are now.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, I mean, and my daughter, the cool part is my daughter's very awake. She's still a teenager, so she doesn't want to totally dive in on all this stuff, but she does chime in, and she's very honest and truthful, so she'll tell me times like, I have no clue what you're talking about, or other stuff, she'll go, oh yeah, Dad, no, there's no doubt. So a lot of the stuff that I share on my channel and stuff, she backs up,
That's cool.
So
that's got to be scary as shit for a teenager, though. Like, I mean, for
for
us being older.
Well, her and I, well, so we were getting milkshakes one night at this little tiny burger shack, and we were drinking the milkshakes in the parking lot. And I don't know what it is, but she's a lot more like me, not my other kids, but I have these crazy eyes, and people have always told me about it since I was young. Like if I'm at a park, I can see a beetle 500 feet away crawling across the grass.
Wow. And
I'll go, wow, see that beetle over there? It's so, my eye is really good at picking up movement or change and stuff. So, and then that's why I kind of share it, because I'm like, I've known this has been just who I am. So we were sitting there drinking the milkshakes, and we watched the frickin' Chevrolet sign morph in front of our eyes.
Ooh.
And it was funny. So we knew where the other Chevrolet dealers were. So we drove to one, and it hadn't changed. And then we went to the one down by our house, and we watched it morph too. So we got to see 2 Chevrolet signs morph in the same evening.
That's crazy.
And my daughter saw it. And she didn't want to talk about Mandela for about a month after that. She's like, I don't want to talk about that anymore.
Did it change from it being slanted to straight in the middle?
What we saw was, so the E and the V connected, and the E and the T connected. We watched those 2 letters merge together. In the digital, they have a uniform standard Chevrolet sign. It's the blue and white sign that they have at the dealership. So the other one I saw morph in front of my eyes. I saw the Chase Bank sign, not what that latest lady said. I saw the Chase Bank sign go from block letters to sharp edges in front of my eyes.
That's crazy.
And then I also saw the Subaru logo change in front of my eyes. That one I knew was going to happen, though. I got a premonition the day before. So I went and took a bunch of pictures, and then took pictures of those pictures, and then I saved them as weird images. So I have those. It's kind of one of them that I remember when some of the people were saying, pictures change, and I do agree. But if you multiply them over themselves a few times, it seems the Mandela effect can't get them.
Really?
So, Yeah, so I knew this, for whatever reason, I knew the Subaru was going to change, so I drew it and I ran out and took pictures of it, and I watched it the next day change on cars in front of my eyes.
That's crazy. I've heard you talk about this, about like taking multiple pictures of pictures of pictures or whatever, and like, didn't you say you also save it on a computer that's like not hooked up to
Yeah,
the internet?
yeah.
Okay.
I disconnected a desktop from the internet. It does plug into the wall, but it hasn't been on the internet for 3 years.
That's awesome. That's smart.
And that's the one that generally has. So I put them on a thumb drive, and then I take the thumb drive and then I put it on that computer, and that computer holds my non-Mandela stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, but
yeah.
And then I also have. I know right now. My bedroom's still under construction. Remember how I told you my bedroom's the safe zone for a lot of objects?
No, I don't.
That aren't subject to the Mandela effect.
I don't remember you saying that, but
yeah, I thought we were chatting about that because I'm like, well, we'll have one bedroom. I can show, but I'm moving stuff around because of my remodel. Yeah, so I have a bunch of things that prove how things used to be. Yeah.
Shit, dude. It's cutting out real bad. I don't know if it's from you moving. Uh-oh. Shit. Hold on. Be right back. Hopefully he comes back. You back, Mags? Oh, no. Oh, okay. He just sent me a message, so I'm going to try to connect again. Hello? You there, Mags? Just put that up. Hopefully he'll pop in. You there, brub? Brub. Oh, man. Come on, man. That was just getting really fucking interesting, too. Nope. Mags, are you on? Fuck me. I hate these goddamn gadgets. Let's see, maybe I can redial. Try again. Hello? Hello? Mags, it looks like we're connected, but I don't hear or see you. It's not calling you? Alright, let me try again. Let's try what? Video call. Okay. Oh, Jesus. For the love of Pete. Hello? You gotta be fucking kidding me with this shit. Mags, is you there? Sweating like a goddamn pig in here. Hello? Mags, can you call me on Hangouts? I'm gonna hang up. If you can hear this through the video, Mags, try calling me. Okay, I'm still here. Alright. Mags, don't call on the phone. Call on Hangouts. Because the phone I'm using is actually streaming. Hello? No? Okay. Alright, I'll try one more time. It's a video call. Why? You there? Dude, really? You know, I had this problem with fucking River the other night. There's gotta be a way. Keep talking, Mags. If you're even connected. Okay. That didn't do anything. Maybe if I hit the volume button 75 times, it'll do something. I'm gonna try one more time. I'm just gonna try with audio this time. Voice call. That's not annoying. Hello? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Hello? Hello, hello? You know what? Somebody fucking put a bullet in my head. Please. Let me unplug. Hello? Hello? Sigh. I can't call because my phone is streaming. I really don't know what else to do. Did you, Mags, try connecting to me through Hangouts? Okay. Try one more time with the video. Mags, are you there? I don't know why I bother. Do you have headphones plugged in or something? Because it doesn't seem... Let's try this now. Hello? Really? Hello? Hello, hello? Aggravating. Very aggravating. Alright, I'm giving up. Sorry, dude. I'll have to try this again another time. I don't know what else to do. I don't know how this shit works anymore. Well, fuck me. That was nice while it lasted. Alright. I'm gonna go back to the chat. See what you fuckers are talking about. You know, it's so goddamn easy to get on YouTube with the touch of a button, but you try to connect with anybody else, yeah, no, I don't think so. Oh well. Well, that was Mags. He's a good dude. Maybe next time it'll work out better. I'm gonna have some iced tea. Oh, he says, I can hear you, but you don't hear me on either device. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know. I really don't understand why it would work that whole time and then decide not to work. Very odd. Well, yeah. No, I'm sorry, man. I just don't... Maybe next time I just need to stream off the device on Wi-Fi, but then that's a whole nother problem where it's going to cut out a lot more because it's on Wi-Fi, and then try to call you through the phone or something. But yeah, it was fun while it lasted, but yeah, definitely any other time when we can get it to work, you're more than welcome to come on, because I really have nothing to say. I was gonna go live earlier today and just play guitar for a little bit, but she says, thank you everyone. I love to talk about what I research, Mandela, population hoax, weather, sun, moon, etc. Yeah, I mean, it was getting really fucking interesting, man. Maybe, well, I mean, you have a channel. I was gonna say maybe we could do a pre-recorded thing, but it's more fun live. We'll just have to figure it out. Fucking obnoxious. I hate tech. Anyway. Yeah. I was gonna go live earlier and play guitar for a little bit. But, I don't know, I've been in a little bit of a funk. But not even like depressed or anything, just, it's been quite a few days of I don't know what the fuck to do with myself. You just want to fucking die, because there's really no point to all of this shit. It's fucking annoying. I don't know. Yeah. So is okay, yeah, we can do that. Jason says let's practice a hangout in the off time sometime. I mean it's so weird because it worked fine. That's funny. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch your video after I get off of here. Master Richie, I'm not gonna kill myself or anything. I'm just saying I wouldn't turn down a bullet to the head or something, because I couldn't do it myself. Just because I think I'm just gonna wake up in a shittier version of this, and this is shitty enough, so that's the only reason I don't jump out a window or, you know, whatever. It's just, I don't know, I can't believe, or I don't understand how anybody can, like, walk around all like happy and every day's a gift. Fuck you, it's not a gift, it's a fucking... If it's a gift, it's a gift of socks and underwear on Christmas. That's the gift it is. Or am I just a chipper fuck today? I don't know. Are you going on soon, Martha, or your regular time? Oh, fucking A. You know what, Mags? It's funny that you bring that up for everyone else. He says, it was funny when I was on with Chick and I said I won't say the F word, and then or go fuck yourself or something like that. And yeah, for some reason, like cause I was reading the chat from the night that Chick was on, because I don't think I was able to look at it at all while she was on. So at the end of that video, I remember doing that, but it's completely cut out, or at least it was when I checked it the day after. Who knows if it's there now? I guess I could check again. But that whole part was cut out. It just said something like, thanks for joining, and then like that was the end. It was very weird. I don't know what that means when things are edited out of our videos. I don't think I've noticed it before in any of mine, but I don't watch my videos, so I wouldn't really know. Maybe one or two I've watched, but yeah, it's so odd to see that weird shit. Anyway. Yeah, Poppy says these people don't see anything around them. They are fulfilled with Candy Crush and TV, etc. Completely understand. But even when when I was like in the asleep mode, and like video games were like enough for me, like I was still fucking a miserable fuck. But now I'm a miserable fuck that can't even like hardly enjoy anything. Like doing this, I don't enjoy doing this. I guess I kind of did at first, but like everything else, it's become a chore, and like I have nothing to talk about. But I don't know. It's just fucking annoying. The whole fucking lot of it is annoying. I think I would like to be asleep again. And, I don't know, because what is this doing? It just makes you more miserable. I think so, anyway. It's like, get to the ending already. Let's fight the end boss, or whatever the fuck we're doing here, and be done with it. I want to go home, wherever that is, or whatever that is. I don't want to be here anymore. Please. Thank you. Or delete me or something. If we're a fucking computer, just delete me. I'm not doing any good. What the fuck? I'm sorry, you know, just aggravated. Or just make me stupid and happy or something. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go for a walk in the woods tomorrow or something, because I somewhat enjoy doing that. Not enjoy it, but it's a little less miserable. I don't know, Martha. I mean, normally I might. I would love to join you on, but I'm so pissed off today that I don't think it's a good idea. But I'll take you up on that another night. Yeah, Poppy, I think about that all the time. She says, apparently happiness is a choice. Was told that today. That's been going through my mind a lot lately, and I think about it. I'm like, well, no, it's not a choice because I don't choose to be a miserable fuck. I just am, and like I would love to be like the idiots that that are annoying, always walking around with a smile and every day is a gift and life is beautiful. Smell the rose or whatever the fuck. It's like no, it's not beautiful. There's nothing beautiful about this. Yeah, bugs, see? Bugs attack you. Yeah. I think Huey Lewis said it best when he said, I want a new drug. One that won't make me sick. Well, thank you for the kisses and hearts, Martha. I appreciate that. Maybe it would be easier and less annoying to be alive if we were together and stuff. And, you know, I have no doubt that'll happen eventually. So I guess that's something to look forward to. But, I don't know. Right now, it's just... It's annoying. It's annoying. Can't we, like... I wonder if there's a way to just, like... Can we pop out of here for a little bit to, like, recharge and... I don't know, just go home for a little bit and, like, you know, let me relax a little and... I don't know. Doesn't life seem like it's taken forever? Even with the time going by really fast and shit, which I think that... Is that still even happening? I don't even know. I have no concept of days or time anymore. And, I mean, they go by fast enough, I guess, but... I don't know. So, the worst part about it is, like, that I have a decent life. Like, you know, I have a wonderful girl and all that. But it's like, it's not enough. Because I'm always stuck in my goddamn head. Thinking of nothing, but miserable. Doesn't make any sense. I don't think, like, if I get a job, it's gonna make me any... It's probably just gonna make me as miserable with a few dollars. Wow. That's something. And then I get to wake up really early and fucking be miserable about that because I can't wake up. Awesome. I think I need to find an overnight job that, like one of those idiots that drives around the mall in the security car with the lights going and not really doing anything. I need one of those jobs so I can just like watch streams while driving around and going, hey, you in the overalls, stop doing whatever you're doing and drive away, you know, whatever they do. Let's see. Yeah, Poppy, I mean, that'll be nice when it happens and all, and hopefully, I mean, I would like to join you guys doing that. At least that'd be something to do. But, yeah. Martha says unplug for a little while, but I think, shit, this is the only thing I have to do is watch you fucking guys on video. I don't know. I really have no idea what the fuck to do. Yeah, guitar, that's it. That's it, Mags. That's all I do is, outside of the video streams, I'll play guitar. And, there's only so much you can do with that unless you're writing new. I wrote something new today, which is pretty good, I think. But, it's actually a song about being a miserable fuck, too. So that's good, I guess. But I only wrote like a couple lines, but the music's fun. I'll play it eventually, I guess. See, I don't think I could really give people music lessons. I mean, I'm going to teach Poppy how to play guitar, which I don't know if I even brought this up before, Poppy, but maybe I'll just make a bunch of quick videos. Did you say you have a guitar, though? I can't remember if you do or not, but, I mean, I'll just make a couple quick videos, or we can hook up through Hangouts or something. And, I mean, what I could teach you could fit in a thimble, but, I mean, I guess it's better than nothing. Like, I don't know anything about, like, chords, or I kind of know, like, a few exercises you could do with it and everything like that, but, it's like, I'm gonna give you the Dum-Dums guide to learn how to play music, without really learning how to play music. I think there's, how do I put it, in a way, I'm happy that I didn't, technically learn how to play guitar, because, it's kind of fun to explore it without any knowledge of it, and like just you make up your own shit as you go. And because I'm like terrible, I really can't play other people's music, so it forces you to write your own shit, and that's kind of fun. But when it comes to like doing fancy Van Halen shit, that's it, I'm out. I can't do it. But that's okay, because I think that Van Halen's pretty awful. Except for, like, what's that one song? Hot for Teacher's really good. And there's, like, one other one that has a pretty cool riff in it, but it sounds like shit to me. Oh, I thought that was my girl. It's the neighbor. Yeah. Anyway. Well... yeah, sure, I don't like Van Halen. I think they suck. But I don't really like too much popular music as it is. Is Glenny in here? Glenjamin, what's up? I won't be streaming for a while, or following major family emergency. Oh no. Not sure what's going to happen. Love you guys. Love you too, Glenny. That's terrible. I'm sorry to hear that. And that sounded totally fake, but I mean that. I don't know what to say. Hope it works out, man. Martha, when are you getting your, or I mean, is the land you're getting in Mississippi too? Like, I forget where you said you were getting it, but I want to come live with Martha. I don't want to live here anymore. I hate fucking New Jersey. Rationally's here. Hey, Rash. She says, I really can't play that well either, Scotty. Like I said, I only know 4 chord progressions, so any song I sing, I just pick the best one and make it fit. I think you do quite well. I was very floored when you, like, in one of your videos you wrote that, like, you'd only been playing a couple months, and, yeah, I think you do quite well. And not to mention, like, you have an awesome voice, and, yeah. And you can write songs, like, that's a really hard to do. I finished, I started writing a song like years ago, like many years ago, probably 5 or 6 years ago, and I had like only a couple lines. And the other day, I decided I was gonna sit down and finish it, and I did in like a few minutes. It was weird because I had such a fucking problem, like just coming up with other words to fit or whatever, and it was like without a problem. A couple minutes it was done. Uh, it's called Killing Santa was the easy part, and but the thing is, like, if I was to actually write it out the way I wanted to, it would be like a 45-minute song. So I had to like, you basically have to use your imagination with what's going on, because it's uh, like 4 verses and 2 choruses, and like, so a lot of the story, like, I like to write songs about like stupid stories and stuff, but yeah, a lot of it had to get cut out or else it would be too long. So um, yeah, I gotta record some of these things, but I don't know. Martha says right under Tennessee. Okay. What's the? You know, I'm gonna have to look it up on a map, because you know, I don't even know where that is really. Not to, yeah, Colorado really fucked me up. I can't believe that's in the middle of the fucking country now. That blows my fucking mind. I don't even know how to like explain it really, but in 1999 I drove to LA to go to this thing called E3. It's basically video games and electronics show at the Staples Center. So me and my friend, I think my friend Aaron and I, we drove out to California, and then on the way home, we stopped in Boulder, Colorado, to visit a friend who used to live in Jersey. So I remember looking at the map from I think we were actually in in Vegas for, I don't even know, a couple hours or whatever. And from there, looking at the map to Boulder, Colorado was like a diagonal line, you know, up that way, to get to Boulder, Colorado. And it was like, I want to say a 13-hour drive from Vegas, somewhere between 11 and 13 hours from Vegas to Colorado. And it was a diagonal line, basically very northeast. And but looking at the map now, it's like it would have been just east and maybe even down a little southeast maybe. It's like, what the fuck? It's fucking crazy. So yeah, it makes no sense whatsoever. Yeah. Anyway. End of July, you're getting your... Is that what you're saying? You're getting your land in end of July? That's awesome. Are you starting right away? You should talk about this on your thing. Yes, Dark Wolf. That, like, I'm very annoyed at myself the way I just said that to Glenn, because it sounded so fake. Let's see. I'll buy mags if you're already gone or whatever. Yeah, I like the video too, Pat. Okay. Mag said go F yourself. I like it. Alright, well, I think I'm going anyway. 2 states over from Florida, that's not bad. I'll have to check out exactly where you are. And, I think I'm gonna have to move to Florida until you know, whatever happens. If you know, I can't be here anymore. There's really nothing for me to do here. It's too fucking expensive, and I just think I need to be closer to my mom or something, because ever since she left New Jersey, it's all been downhill. I just hope I can get my girl to go, because then I can't go if she doesn't go. Alright, I'm gonna sign off, because, yeah, I got nothing. Alright, bye Master Richie, and I'll see you all later. I'll see you at Martha's or whoever. If Pat's going on, I'll see you over there. I don't want to sit here any longer. So, alright, love you all. Go fuck yourself. Bye-bye.